Glad to do it live today. How y'all doing? Almost at the end of another month. A new month. A few things I wanted to discuss that I didn't get to do already, because we all been tired, right? Those of us who are basket makers, we've been going. This is my first full year. I made a full year, guys. I started Father's Day of last year. And I made it to Father's Day of this year. That was my goal. I wanted to earn like $750. Hey, Vanita. But I got halfway there, 325. I didn't do a lot. I normally like to ride around and go to different um, salons and stuff, but I didn't do that this year. It was blazing hot. I didn't put a lot of stress on my family. Thank you, Vanita. Um, so I stopped there. I didn't even go out that Sunday. I had an event going on, so um, I just let it ride on out nice and smooth because I was tired. But that's successful to me, and I'm looking forward to Christmas. Um, I know they normally do Christmas in July, like they just start creating for the upcoming holidays. And I do have it's like a flea market thing that the community does. I'm signed up for that. I didn't do it June because I had something else. So the man, he was like, "Look, hey Tiffany," um, he emailed me. He was like, "Are you gonna do this or not?" It's $35. He was like, "We have other people waiting. They would love your spot." I was like, "Oh my god, yes, sir. I do want to do this." So I'm going to do it for July. Then, unfortunately, we're on a cruise the end of July through the first Saturday in August. And that's the only time that they do those events is the first Saturday in August. I mean, the first Saturdays of the month. So I won't be able to do it for August. So he's probably going to give my spot away. But I'm going to try to pay for it, even if I'm not there. Hopefully that will help. You know, just prepay. Hey, Kay. So I'm not gonna be up here long. Like I said, I'm out here in the heat, but I do have some news, guys. Okay, so I don't know if I was the only one. Maybe I was dreaming. Dreaming. Hey, Tito, welcome. But I saw on a popular creator's channel that these had been recalled. I'm not gonna name the name, but so I had found these at DG. I think they were 2 for $4, and I liked Captain Crunch growing up, so I said these are cinnamon. Let me try them. Then she said they were recalled, and I had eaten some already. I was like, oh my god. So anyway, I called the DG. I didn't have the receipt. I was like, either y'all gonna give me an in-store credit, or I don't have to have my money back. So they were like, call the number on the back or somewhere on the side. So I did. Smart Label. Called them. They asked for the UPC. Come to find out these have not been recalled. So I'm glad I didn't march into DG, saying these been recalled, blah, blah, blah. So I felt a little embarrassed, but at least I was on the phone. So yeah, she checked the list of everything that had been recalled for this brand. Hey, Shamika, I'm doing good. So let's see, who are these made by? I forgot. But anyway, these haven't been recalled. They haven't expired or anything. So I was happy to hear that. So I'm like, I done digested these things. So anyway, I'm gonna cover my address. She insisted on sending me some coupons. Team Pesico. So I said, okay, thank you. Hey Maria. Welcome. Thanks for the likes, guys. So I'm opening it now to see what we have. I hope it's just not $1 off or something. I mean, coupons are coupon. Thank you for your loyalty to our products. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you, Team PepsiCo. Here to help. Then she has ways that you can share whatever your concerns are. So this is what I got. 75 cents off of one Quaker Rice-A-Roni or Near East product. Okay, we do eat Rice-A-Roni. Oh, they got Pearl Milling, another Captain Crunch Life. Okay, so 75 cents off any of those brands. And then I have $1 off when you buy any one Frito-Lay product. Hey, Boss Lady Denise, welcome. Okay, so I'll try to pair these with other sales or deals. See if I can get my money's worth. Those are good brands. Yep, so I got to keep my cereal. We can keep eating those Captain Crunch. Like I said, those were my favorite growing up. And this flavor choice is pretty tasty. Hey, Kimberly Showers. Okay. Kay says Captain Crunch is by Quaker, which is owned by PepsiCo. Thank you, Kay. Very knowledgeable. All right, so now for some tea, guys. All right, so those of you that have been following me for a while, you know I had just moved. I think, yeah, it was December of last year. And nice, you know, spacious place. We were excited. And I got to move again, guys. I'm kind of parked in the shade in the apartment complex. I'm looking around me because y'all won't believe what's been going on out here. Now, I did share with a few people. I was going to move anyway because my upstairs neighbors, they're kind of a young couple, maybe like early 30s. They have kids like 5 and under and a newborn. When I tell you, they just let them run all day. And I work from home all day, so all I hear is constant running, constant flipping, whatever. I mean, I know in the wintertime you may not take your kids out that much, so I was tolerating it. But to the point where I had to knock my stick on the ceiling to try to get some relief. I don't approach people anymore. I did that in the past, and that didn't fly. The door was slammed in my face. I was like, I told management. She was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Nothing. I think she sent a letter one time. So it's just been that, and she gets up. Now the wife is in the military, and her husband stays home with the kids, and there's no kind of structure or anything. So during the summertime, they have taken them outside, or they do some activity for a couple hours and they come back. But I have to put my headphones on or my earplugs in just so I can focus. You know, it's horrible. Olivia, she tolerates it. She's not happy, but she doesn't even want me to hit on the floor. Olivia is, she's better than me. She's nicer than me. She's like, "Mom, don't do it. You know, it's not going to do any good." I'm like, well, they have to know, you know, I'm not happy with all this noise. So that was my first thing. Then 2 months ago, someone got killed out here in our court. Well, no, I take that back. It was shooting in our court. Like, I want to say in front of my house, in front of our apartment. The gunshots were that loud. So the police came that night and knocked on everyone's door in our unit, asked if we heard anything or seen anything. I'm glad I didn't, but I did open the door and voice my concern. And then later on, I noticed some young men in a laundromat. It used to be an old laundromat attached to our unit. The door is there, but they've been going in there doing I don't know what, and I smell marijuana. So I reported it to the management, my concern, and never heard back from her. I guess she don't live out here, so she don't have to worry about it. So I made up my mind. I said, okay, Olivia, we're going to be moving on. But what takes the cake, the other night, last weekend, we couldn't even get into our apartment unit. Someone had been killed. So right by the mailbox. And it's just not safe. So she said that we could move. We would have a 1 month penalty for moving early. So I said I'm okay with that. So yeah, we're moving on. Just got here good, but I just know it's not good vibes. I'm having to look, side to side, and when you come home late, you don't feel secure. And sometimes she's here alone while I go shopping on my shopping ventures and whatever. I don't even feel like leaving her here alone. So yeah, we're moving on, and thankfully I found something already. A private owner. It's a townhouse, and she's willing to work with me until I can get out of here. So I think that's favor. I'm hoping. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Got to definitely be careful. Um, I'm hoping that works out. Now, to be honest, she is selling her townhouse, so it's on the market, but she's willing to let me and Olivia stay there until it's sold. So I told her I don't care. It's nice there. The inside, I haven't seen anything like it. So I'm excited. I know it's a temporary fix, but what you gonna do? So that's what I want to share with you guys. We're excited. We're gonna be moving next month. I think the 15th of next month, and then we're going on our cruise the end of the month. So it's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be a lot of moving, turning, and all that. So I don't know what I'm gonna share up here. I'll just keep you updated. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. And then the venture I have with the what I call it, the consignment opportunity, that's been going fairly well. It went from 5 items to 7 because she saw that on Father's Day, 4 items sold the same day. So I'm trying to keep her up with American shopping, the theme of baskets. The more I know, the more, hey, Lisa, I'll be able to share. So Benita says, they let my friend move out immediately with no screens attached when someone was killed in their apartment complex. I'm going to try to see if I could go back and get something done about that. Yeah. So, and I saw someone else today near the mailbox moving. So I don't know if they're just up and leaving because I don't want to mess my credit up. I would up and leave when I was younger. I have done that, but it messes your credit up, and then you have to work harder to. So I don't want to do that. But yeah. So we're up to 7 baskets at the consignment shop now. It's not a lot of money, but I'm proud that I get to display my things on a different level. Other people can see it. She attracts so many different types